Christian, you guys come off a good result this weekend. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Obviously, I thought we started slow, but in the end, we created a lot of chances. Could have scored multiple goals, and if we're sharper on the day, we closed that game out in a better way. But slow start, and then we really pulled together in the second half, and that's important. These games at home, you just have to find a way to win them, and really take advantage of being at home.
2 assists. Obviously, you're contributing on the offensive side. What do you attribute that to?
Playing higher up the field, playing as a 10 in the second half. Out wide, I thought I didn't get enough of the ball. I felt like I was making a lot of runs, but for some reason the ball was just not finding me. And then, when you play as a 10, you find ways to cheat a little bit defensively and really hurt them on the counterattack. And I thought, we implemented that really well, and I think I was a little bit more effective in the second half for that reason.
This team has sometimes struggled to create chances like you guys did when Nico's not on the field. How useful was that from a mentality standpoint to know that you guys can create 5, 6 really good chances even when he's not on the field?
Certainly. I mean, when you have Nico, it's more consistent, right? You feel as though you're always going to get those chances, and so when you lose a player of his caliber, you ask yourself, how are we going to create those chances? And in the first half, although we could have scored a few, it wasn't as if we created those chances off good passes or good play. It was off turnovers, or it was off a long throw-in type of thing. But in the second half, you saw a lot of combination with Jordan on the wing, and then crashing the back post. So the fact that it was combination in the second half, between players and players that are just playing with each other, I think is exciting. And then when we get Nico back, it's implementing that as well, and attributing Nico to the mix, and hopefully gaining a lot more chances as well.
Speaking of Nico, you just it looks like everyone is out there training pretty close to full fitness. How much of a benefit will that be, just generally getting all of your pieces back on the field?
Yeah, it's certainly, not having Yamar as well. On the weekend it was tough. Gustav, who's been a key player for us, and then Nico, what he's done for the league is pretty incredible. So to be missing 3 guys like that, and be able to create that many chances and score more goals potentially in that past game is pretty exciting. But at the same time, adding these guys to the mix and realizing how good we could be at full strength, and that's something that I think we're looking forward to. But it's step by step. These guys need to be healthy and move forward in a progressive way. So we're really excited to have them back.
Columbus seems like a kind of trendy dark horse pick in the East, at least they were in preseason. What have you seen on film from them so far?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed game, I think, for them. I think New York City played the majority of the game with a red card, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure they wish that they could have scored more, and I do believe they had a lot of chances, if I'm not mistaken. We have to look back at the game and really analyze them, but it's a dark horse team, like you said. The quality is there. The players are really good. Having Audi come off the bench, it's a good side. So we have to be mindful. And it's going to be a completely different team than Chicago. I thought Chicago played extremely well as a team. They were very organized, and then Columbus on the opposite side have a lot of talent on their team. So you'll see that mix of talent, as well as cheating a little bit offensively to get in on the counterattack.
Shane O'Neill started out as a trialist in preseason and has gone on to start a couple games. What have you seen from him, and what has he brought to the group?
Yeah, I think Shane has been incredible for us. Not having Amar early on, due to all the paperwork that you have to deal with. Shane's been an excellent pickup, I think, for us. His passing ability is really good. what I think strikes me is how vocal he is. That's something that people probably don't see, don't hear, and he really is a vocal leader in the back, and that's something that I think that we've lacked since Chad Marshall's been gone. So having Shane back like that, and being a late pickup and him contributing so well, I think has been massive for our club, and hopefully he can contribute in that way going forward.
Has there been any messaging from the team as far as, I don't know, personal hygiene and those kind of things with coronavirus?
Certainly, we're getting all our weights, all that stuff, sanitized as often as we can. We have all our hand sanitizers in our locker room. If you're sick, you don't show up. We just can't, take any chances, take any risks, and it's been a topic, I think, for a lot of different companies, a lot of people working. Just be safe, wash your hands as much as possible. Be cautious of how you're feeling, how people around you are feeling. So that's something that we're really throwing into the mix and putting that message out there.
Is it something you guys are talking about in the locker room, and do you have any concerns about playing?
I don't think I have too many concerns about playing. I think we're in a pretty safe space. I think, especially us being young and healthy. I think that's no, but that obviously plays in a factor. But we're all cautious of what we're doing, and if it gets to a point where you can't have games, or you can't have people at the games, we have to take the safest scenarios, and it's a tough time right now, and you have to be extra safe. So for everybody out there, do as much as you can to help people around you.